Hi, there's this other video that I was watching on, I'm not sure whether it was on Facebook or YouTube, a few days ago. So he was standing in front of a live audience and he delivered a joke. And it was a very good joke. Everyone was laughing. It was fun. He then continued and delivered the same joke a second time. A lot of people still laughed, but not everybody. That when he delivered the same joke the third time, you can see the decrease in the significant decrease in the amount of people that were laughing at that very same joke. So much so that when he delivered it for the fourth time, no one was laughing. So it was a bit awkward in the audience because they never really understood what he was trying to do, but there was a hidden message which I believe that life should be like that. Not when it comes to joke, but when it comes to things that we suffer from that are not comfortable for us. When we have to deal with the loss of loved ones, when we have to deal with people having to move outside of our lives, and any situation that becomes uncomfortable for us, when we encounter that, it is equated to the same thing that happened when the joke was delivered the first time, because there was an emotional activity that had happened for the first time. Meaning that when you lose a loved one, when you lose friends, when there's something that happens, it doesn't matter what it is. The first time it happens, it hurts. It's really painful. And I don't even have enough words to describe how it feels, but I know exactly that it's not a desirable place to be. So it's like that when it happens the first time. But what needs to happen is that we shouldn't hold on to that feeling that we got the first time, because the same way that the joke was happening and then there was a significant amount of people that were laughing that dropped, it means that you should never hold on to the same feeling that you had the first time that you received the news, the first time you received that betrayal from the person that you trusted. The same feeling should never be there. It should be that when you look at it the second time, even though it still hurts, even though you're still emotional about it the second time when you look at it, and then it shouldn't be the same as the first time. That when you look at it the third time, and then you have allowed yourself to cry, you have allowed yourself to deal with that emotional roller coaster, you would have allowed yourself to handle that situation, that when it happens the fourth time, that you think about it, then you are at peace. You have already made peace with everything that happened. You should never hold on to something that is not comfortable and it's not good for you. It's not healthy for your emotions. It's not healthy for your mental health. It's just not healthy for you at all. Allow yourself to heal from every broken relationship that you've ever been to. Allow yourself to heal from every advantage that people has taken of you. Allow yourself to heal from anything that doesn't resemble anything that you feel like you deserve to be. Because if you don't allow for that for that emotional cycle to happen, it's sort of like holding on to the pain that you felt the first time that you felt. But you should allow yourself that when it happens, when you think about it for the fourth time, then you don't feel anything, because you would have healed from that. You would have made peace with that. There are certain things that you're supposed to let go. There are certain people that you're supposed to let go. There are certain environments that you're supposed to leave. There are certain doors that will remain closed over your life simply because you don't want to allow yourself to move from that place that you're at. For as long as you remain where you are, there are never going to be people that you're going to attract that are going to help you move from one phase to another. Sometimes it's not even about giving up. Sometimes it's not about giving up. I know that there's power in perseverance. There's power in having to hold on to something, believing in it so much so. But sometimes you need to understand when to throw in the towel. Throwing the towel is not necessarily giving up. Throwing the towel is having the wisdom to understand that, there's a phase that you were in your life, and that phase has to be closed so that you can move on to another phase. And for as long as you remain in that same phase, there are certain doors that will never be opened of your life. So you need to let go of some of the things, the baggage that you're carrying, the emotional, the hate. You hate someone so much so that you only want to think about them. You don't want to look at them, but you're still holding on to the same feeling that you had the first time that they hurt you. You need to allow yourself to go through that emotional process, and you get to a point where you look at somebody that hurt you and you feel nothing at all, simply because you have let go of all the baggage that you're carrying, so that you allow yourself enough room to grow and be a much better person than you already are. Thank you.